the ground shake.
All right, Joe, we are here in Arizona at Alex's store.
Performance Supplements.
Performance Supplements.
Yep, this is Alex has been a personal friend for about 6 years is it now.
Yeah.
He used to work for me for a short period when he was in between work with another company.
Yep.
And we reconnected again when Alex actually left the industry, so he had what was your position at Gap?
So I was one of the directors of the company, the sales director.
And then he got another opportunity in the medical device field, and he was just going to leave the industry. And fortunately for me, he decided to stay on in the industry with me and AD as a athlete, but also someone who can deliver content. Because Alex has got a great level of experience as a competitor, as a coach, but he has a vast amount of knowledge. And he was going to leave the industry, and I was just like, please don't leave. Let's see if you can come and do something that you're going to enjoy with AD, because he's been a great friend to me, and he's always supported the brand, he's used the products. So I was like, let's try and take the things that you love and you're passionate about and build a role. And yeah, he agreed to that, and honestly I'm so proud of how this has turned out, because he's become the face of the brand for me essentially with a lot of our advertising, content creation, so it couldn't have worked out better.
I've seen him on Instagram. I've seen you before.
It's been a lot of fun. I love doing videos and trying to talk to an audience. I love being in front of the camera, really. And it's been a lot of fun working with Joe, of course, Joe, but everyone else at AD has been awesome.
Well, he's got experience in front of the camera, right?
Yeah. So
go on. You want to say it, so I'll drag it out of you.
So before I moved to Texas back in 2014, I was an actor in New York. I was in NBC Blacklist, the season 1 finale, part 1 and 2, called Berlin. I'm the Russian guard that the plane goes down and get my hand chopped off, so go back and check it out. I was in John Wick. I was the guard for Yusuf before he gets shot. I get shot right in the face by good old Keanu Reeves.
What a great spot.
Yeah, this is great.
That's awesome.
Shoot you in the face.
Yeah, it's awesome. So,
and then there was a WWE, right?
So yeah, I was a Planet Fitness Lunk, Earthquake on YouTube. You can check that out. And then the WWE Tough Enough show in 2015.
That was big.
I was a contestant on that. Made it to like week 3, and then of course I'm not a good swimmer, so I almost drowned on national television. Yeah.
Are you all done with the acting thing, or?
Yeah.
That
pretty much it's it. You know, I got into acting on a whim. I didn't try. Wasn't like pursuing it. I was a more of a fitness / fashion model guy back in New York, and then my agent said, "Hey, you want to try acting?" And I was like, I don't think so. But it's been so much fun, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. But no, I kind of left that back in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you actually make the move from New York to Arizona?
It was actually Philadelphia. I lived in Philly, but I did all my stuff in New York. But
okay.
It was 2013 to 14. I moved to Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And then from 14 to 16, I was there, and then 16 we came here, and we stayed here.
Did you come here because of work or opportunities?
Yeah. It was a company I was with at the time, and then we decided to stay here, and it's been a great transition.
You like it here? It's good, Arizona?
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, right now it's like 110 degrees out, which is, I can't tell many people who are like, oh, I love it. It's a few weeks of that crazy heat, but rest of the year is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a little hot for Joe. He likes to be by the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to be where it's cold.
Cooler weather for sure.
So you're still working with the medical in the medical field as well, because you were wearing your scrub earlier.
Yeah, so I'm a medical device rep. I work with surgeons, so I'm in surgeries almost all day long.
Wow.
showing and guiding surgeons how to use our device, teaching staff, all that stuff. So I'm pretty much busy most of the day, Monday through Friday. And then again, like nights and weekends, I do the content for AD, or I'm here at the shop. So I'm kind of going 24/7, but I don't like to not be busy. So.
I was going to say, how do you manage to deal with everything?
See how it's a perfect fit?
I was just saying, he
Like
jives
Alex,
with you perfectly. Yeah,
Alex,
I know.
like me, like Brad, you know, we attract a certain
Workaholics.
type of person.
Yes, workaholics. Blue collar,
well,
hardworking.
the cool thing
people.
is, Dave, what we do with the brand is a lot of content, but we like people with experience, and it's not just about. Alex has stepped on stage at the Arnold as a competitor. He's coached a bunch of people. He's got life experience, and we're about building people's personal brands as part of AD, and there are businesses outside of that. And I think Alex encompasses all of that because he's obviously set the shop up and we support the shop. And now we're trying to build his brand with AD. It's not about him pushing AD, it's about us trying to help expose him as an influencer as well. And this drives people back to the shop. Yeah. It just works in synergy, you know? So it's just great because he can provide information not just about supplements, but this business advice. So we'll probably talk about the pandemic and how it's influenced retail here, you know, and then branding and just a vast array. Because when you come to AD, it's not just about supplements. We like to try and advise on all facets. You know?
Yeah, you're big on that. I know you're always trying to push the personal brands of every athlete you have you encourage them and give them advice on, you know, so it's great when it's not just about a supplement contract or just getting a paycheck every weekend. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me, how is this, did the pandemic actually help your business, or
you know,
would you say
we had 1 month where we were down 30%. So
really? That's a big...
Performing at 70%.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for most, I've heard it's actually way above normal.
Yeah.
We're right now, we're way above where we should be right now coming out of the pandemic.
Great.
We, you know, I got to say this, and I said this to Joe earlier. As a business owner, whether you have a brand or a retail or something, coming out of this, you're going to either grow or fail. We've grown. You know, it's you know, of course, the community here in Mesa and everyone across the country has supported us as much as they could. If they was buying one of our masks, if it was ordering something from us, they did, which was really amazing. But we didn't just sit back and hope for that to happen. I was on social media. I wasn't begging for sales, but I was continuing what I did, and then tenfold. Me and Chad would get on camera and do live videos and talk to people about training, do whatever we could to make sure that we were still here, we were still going to be here when it was over. And we turned it up a notch, a lot of notches actually, and we've grown out of the pandemic. So
you had to readjust a little bit your approach and everything, because I mean, even for us, you know, on the channel, I think we have maybe like a week or two where we're dipping a little bit, and then we start doing garage series with Jay and quarantine crib with Joe, which was his idea with Brad's, you know, garage, and it's a huge series. People love it. So you have to.
Just what you've done with JayTV is you've maintained and grown, and then I am going to mention other media outlets on here, but they've got no content, and what they're putting out is horrible.
Yeah.
So I mean, you get the people who thrive and know how to like pivot and sidestep through this, or they die. And from an AD point of view, our sales have suffered a little, but it's way better than I could possibly have imagined. But we took the time to focus and look at the internal business. How can we get better and come stronger out of this? Where is there any waste within the business? How can we remove it? And it's been a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, it forces you to think out of the box and readjust things a little bit.
And some of the other stores I talked to that weren't doing as I mentioned for us, I noticed on their social media, they didn't brand themselves with them as the owner for. It was like the store was its own entity and they were separate. We're one. So when you message us on Instagram or email us, we're talking to the owners of the company of this business. So I wanted to make sure that we went out there and to talk to our customers. It wasn't like we posted only a picture of a product and whatever. We made sure we were touching those customers personally, and that's what made it different.
The personal touch.
We added some more
important.
value to the customer than we
like
that you could have found somewhere else. So
So give the website address again.
So the website will be live in about 3 weeks. It's up now. It's under construction. It's performancesupp.com.
Okay.
It's just going to be an extension of this place. We're not going to put every single brand on there. Whatever we can put online that's in this shop, we're going to. So if someone likes a shirt or they like something, they can buy it online from us instead of us. We literally do call-in orders and orders via email now, which is really old school. We have like, I'm going to say 20 customers across the country that we ship to monthly, which is not a lot, but adding to that aren't here, that coming in from outside the business without a website is pretty cool. So
Can people reach you on Instagram for the store as well?
yes, it's at performancesupsaz.
Boom.
Yep.
There you go. Now, here's the other question. You only have one store for now, right?
Yes.
Is there a plan on getting more or no?
So my partner Chad and I were just discussing that earlier, and this has to get to a certain level before we think about that. I never want to have another location paying for another one.
Yeah.
It has to be a little bit different. But with the website coming, maybe it's going to be, he wants to do one on the other side of town, closer to kind of where he lives, where it's kind of being built up, which is a great idea. But we'll see in the future. We'll see what the website does and how it performs. So.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah, you kind of wait and see because I remember when I was with Max Muscle, for a while we only had 3 corporate stores, and they were at one point doing very, very well. So corporate office is like, oh, if 3 are doing that well, let's get 10.
Right.
And it doesn't always work that way. You get 10s, you get 10 times more problems. So sometimes it's better to stay small, run full capacity, and that's it.
Well,
less
the
problem.
economies versus diseconomies
Yes.
of scale, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make it a destination location too.
Yes.
It's like, oh, we're in Mesa, but you're 20 minutes away. Yeah, they're gonna drive here because they want to come to see us.
That's right.
And just like the Gold's Venice,
That's
we want
right.
to make it sure that I want to shop at Performance Supplements, but I want to go there to.
It becomes a
to see these
landmark.
guys,
It becomes a place to stop.
and that's
Yes.
what we made it here so far.
Yeah,
So.
I like it.
And that's what we're seeing across the country as well, like, because we're a retail-only brand pretty much. And it's the people who interact with the customers, and they've got the owners or the staff have got an identity. They've had the people not ordering on Amazon, they've had the people coming into the store regularly or doing the curbside, they've stayed loyal. Whereas the people who just, the companies that are just faceless, you lose that personal touch. So you're kind of driving people to go online, you're encouraging it.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about personal attention. Because when you buy online, once you know everything there's to know about supplements, it's easy to just shop for price. But many people who shop for supplements, they don't know everything. They need that advice. They need that one-on-one.
But it's some of our customers know a lot about it, but they just want to come in and talk about their list.
Well, because you taught them. But also they're grateful for the time you spent on each customer to explain their diet and the training and their nutrition. They remember that, and they will come here specifically because you took the time, and that's something to be said about that.
Absolutely. When I first opened the shop, I wanted to make it like a supplement barbershop. I wanted people to come in here and have their shake while they got done training and just talk to us while the TV's on. That's what I kind of wanted.
I love the couch. I love the TV.
You know,
That was Max Muscle, right?
That's what I did. Yeah.
People like the home feel.
That's right.
And that's
it's chill. It's relaxed.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it look like Walmart and have them come in and like
no pressure sell. That's right.
I turned customers away before because they weren't ready for this, and this. And
really?
We've done it, and we've had those customers still today from the first time we opened the doors, which is pretty cool.
I love it. Yeah. That's awesome. Joe, I love meeting your team. There's always a good story behind them, and you seem to be taking a lot of time picking the proper players to be with you. And
I get to know everyone well.
Yeah.
I think I even put the post up. It was Hassan's 1-year anniversary of him signing his contract with us yesterday.
Yeah.
And the people didn't see the backstory there that me and Hassan called pretty much every couple of days for 2 months, making sure it was the right fit. So I was getting to know him as an athlete, his personal life, what his aspirations were as an athlete.
Yeah.
Could we push him the way he wanted to be pushed, and was he ready to step up and do the things we wanted before you enter a contract, as opposed to this is our vision, we want to grow together.
Yeah.
Is the timing right? And that's the biggest thing that you'll find with, especially with sponsorships, is the timing right? Is the athlete coming to a point where they're ready to grow at the same time as the company, or is the athlete a little bit ahead and the company's playing catch up, or is the company ahead and the athlete's not ready to? There's got to be that synergy. When you have that, you just have a great experience.
Yeah.
I
like it. Yeah, very cool.
That's a good point.
It's quite of a background check.
Yeah.
It's not
It
for
really
2
is,
months
yeah.
every 2 days.
Yeah.
I love it. You're being interviewed every 2 days.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's how you pick players that will stay with you. I mean, that says a lot because a lot of
Yeah.
your athletes you have for 4 or 5,
I've got
years.
I've got Andy in the UK who's been with me for 12 years.
Oh my God! See,
You know, my manufacturing partner's a decade. You know,
That's great.
I've got people they stay with me. You know,
For the long
you
run.
make sure you get the right people and
Yeah.
you work through things together. You know?
yeah, I love it.
yeah.
Alex, you get a great store, man.
Thanks.
You know, we
Appreciate
hope that this video will help you send your people.
I appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you so
Make
much.
sure you follow Alex for content, and if you've
Yes.
got any questions, you can drop them to Alex, but comment below if you want any content for like anything nutritional answering. You know, we've got the whole team at AD you can contact. I'll do a video on next time with you, Jave.
Yeah.
You know, but always shoot the questions over because we're a
Yeah.
knowledge-based company and everyone has knowledge.
Yeah.
So,
So
you
in the
can
comments,
access-
and I will also list your Instagram,
Yep.
obviously, so people can send you DM, right?
Yeah.
Everything works on Instagram,
Yep.
so that's awesome. All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Partners.
Yep.
But show me the store around a little bit.
So, and guys, don't mind the holes here. We've been getting killed lately. The gyms are open back up here in Arizona, so you can
That's a
imagine.
good problem to have.
I know. Everyone's
good for you,
everyone's
man.
coming
Good
in
for
for
you.
stuff. So protein. I don't stock tons of different types of proteins. I stock blends and isolates.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of every known brand out there. We pick and choose what we have. All of the isolates are gluten, lactose free, all that stuff, low calorie, just for the competitor type. Blends, of course, plant protein, your collagen peptides. Then we get over here to more like the higher calorie stuff. Mass Chaser, of course.
Yep.
It's actually our top selling gainer due to the caloric intake and being a small volume of liquid. Professor Nuts, Rise and Grinds, more your carbs and type of food sources. And then move over, of course, you have the clothing spread out for the entire store. We move over to our pre-workouts, our caffeinated stuff. People are caffeine lovers. And then our non-stim section, because that actually outperforms our stimulant section way better than I ever imagined. A lot of people are getting tired of high caffeinated stuff, so they want to just work out with good blood flow.
Yeah.
Something we created a while ago, a shop bar. So customers come in the shop and we have them bring their shakers with the gym next door. There's 4 gyms surrounding us. So they come and get their own pre-workout and they leave.
Oh,
water and
nice.
Stuff. So it's just a little easier. We don't have a food license, so we can't really touch their stuff, so they touch themselves.
Okay.
And we just have an easier way. And then handing out packets, we just open up some containers that we sell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And then our test boosters, CBD, and all that stuff in the glass case. And we actually have we actually sell beard stuff, as you can see. Chad's monstrous beard.
Yeah, there you go.
Little stuff for the guys. But coming around here, bars, vitamin section, of course, which you see is pretty bare. And then we move into our shakers, carbs, and our recovery branched amino acids with all our creatine over there. So kind of everything we have in here is strictly geared towards performance. It's called performance supplements for a reason. We literally only want it to be that. We didn't want to carry A through zinc like a vitamin shop type of place, just basically built on performance in the gym and athletics.
Let me ask you something. How do you decide how you get a new product or a new brand? Do you go with what you like, what you know works, or do you consult people and also ask them what they want based on the demand, or how do you do it?
So it a few step process. Most of the time, say a vendor calls or emails the shop, they usually talk to Chad. I'm not that available due to my other career being a medical device rep. They'll talk to Chad, they'll get samples in, he'll try it out, then he's like, oh, I like it. Then I'll actually take a look at it. Look at the formulation. I'm a big formula guy. Being in the industry, I used to be a sales director for GAT, so I know how much something costs based on its formula. So a lot of brands come in and they'll say, this is, we want this price for it. And I'll look at the formula, I'll see the ingredients. There's no name brand ingredients in there. There's just glycerol, there's whatever. I'm like, all right, well, I'll give you this much for it because I can do that, which is a good way to buy.
Yeah.
But then we'll go through that process. Listen, it all depends on our customers as well.
Yeah.
So after we're saying, hey, we're gonna look at it. Like for example, if we look on the counter here, we're trying out the new Dragon Pharma. This is here. These are here for customers to try.
You don't see it that often. It's fairly new in the States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they reformulated it. A friend of mine, Drew's the formulator, so trying out his formulas. But then it goes to the customer's hands. He likes it. Price is right. Well, if you don't like it, I can't bring
what
it
good
in.
does it do?
It's going to sit there.
Yeah.
So it goes through like a 3 to 4 step process before it actually comes to the shop, which we legitimately give out. Can you show me those bags? Yeah. We legitimately give out and ship out baggies of pre-workout.
Oh,
I have
wow.
people across the country that we ship to that I want their advice.
Nice.
I want their feedback. So that's what we do.
How long have you been carrying? You owned the store for 4 years. How long have you been carrying Project AD's brand?
Since there were the first 5 brands we brought
Really?
in the shop with the old black and old
Yes, pink and black. Yeah,
black
yeah.
labels. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we carry everything from the AD Life and the Elite line as well. Of course, this is where all the AD Life sits.
Yeah.
It's just that it's literally our Vitamin Plus is gone right now. Everyone's
How's that new Immune Plus?
It's awesome.
It's great, right?
It's amazing.
That's brand new.
Yeah,
That's one.
it's really good.
During these times, like people love it.
Yeah, I mean, and the best part is what I'm trying to. I have another video coming this weekend. When during the pandemic, everyone rushed to get vitamins, right? Well, right now our vitamins still slowed, which is odd. So now everyone went through the whole pandemic and they want to take their vitamins during this time. Now is the time to continue taking that stuff to keep your immune system strong.
Of course.
So it seems strange that during the pandemic everyone's rushing, and when it's kind of slowly going down slow, people kind of slow back on their vitamin intake.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
Exactly.
It's always time.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Always time. Now, the store looks somewhat big, but there's a lot more. You want to show it?
Yeah. So come on back.
It's
So
a little bit deceiving.
This shop is 1,500 square feet.
The front?
The front.
Okay.
No, the whole store.
The whole thing. Okay.
We put a wall up at 750, so we didn't have to fill a monster space.
Yeah, yeah.
So what we did is we have a whole another
Look at
store back
this.
here. So this is really many things. Number one, our website's going up soon, performanceup.com.
Okay.
I do all the business stuff there. I have meetings with nutrition. We have meetings with nutrition clients that we do body composition testing. But also, this is the green screen. So if you guys follow myself and AD, if you see any videos that are in the grocery store or maybe me crawling on the floor during a jungle scene, something stupid like that,
This is it.
where I shoot them. So a little studio that it's
You
kind
put
of
together.
effortless, where we can put any graphic behind us and stuff. And what we're going to be doing for some stores and other of the retail partners and other affiliates as well is taking their logo and me doing a video for those stores on behalf of their customer or them, to their customers with their logo behind us.
That's awesome.
Some content branding for stores and things of that nature that will help with marketing.
Well, added value. Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's we're going to be, our website's coming up, like I said, we're going to be having more of a shipping station back here and doing other things, but yeah, this is it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you could live in here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I would have lived in here.
Yeah.
If the vendor store was that big, because the store was big. The store was small. I think I only had like 800 square feet.
Right.
That was the whole store.
Okay.
It hardly any back area. So
Yeah,
on the beach,
absolutely.
That's awesome. We'll talk with you.